Good evening, I'm Arunima. Just as Bihar was getting ready for its first election post the special intensive revision, ECI is announcing S.I.R 2.0. West Bengal, Assam, Tamil Nadu are likely to be the states which will face the S.I.R test from this week. TMC, DMK are slamming the exercise as conspiracy, exclusionary and even backdoor NRC. BJP has slammed the India bloc constituents in Bengal and Tamil Nadu and even Bihar after RJD said that Waqf Law will be thrown in the dustbin if they win. So are these parties in the national opposition highlighting genuine concerns from Waqf to S.I.R, or is this appeasement politics? We ask on the weekend explosive debate tonight.
जो इन लोगों ने बनाया है, हमारी सरकार बनेगी तो उस बिल को हम लोग पूरे दान में फेंकने का काम करेंगे।
This is absurd. First of all, this shows a basic lack of parliamentary propriety. The bill has been passed by the parliament. It can be withdrawn only by the parliament. It has got no right at all.
एक बात कान खोलकर सुन लो राहुल बाबा, जितनी घुसपैठिया बचाओ रैली निकालनी है निकालो, आप घुसपैठिए को बचा नहीं सकते।
कहा है कि एसआईआर होगा तो गर्दनें काटी जाएंगी। मतलब सोचिए, पहले इन्होंने वक्फ पे भड़काया, दंगे हुए बंगाल में, सीए के नाम पर भड़काया, उसमें भी दंगे हुए, और अब एसआईआर के नाम पे भड़काया जा रहा है।
So joining me on the debate tonight, Sujata Paul, spokesperson for the Congress party, Manojit Mandal, political analyst, backs the Trinamool Congress as well. And I'm also hoping that Nikhil Anand will join us. He's the spokesperson for Bihar BJP. Manojit, you're also a political analyst. You study politics very closely. I want to begin with you. The objection to S.I.R. Why I ask you is that Election Commission is holding a press conference tomorrow and indications are that S.I.R 2.0 will be announced, the timeline will be announced at this press conference. West Bengal Trinamool Congress is up in arms. Stalin is calling it a conspiracy. But what is the objection really? What has really gone wrong in S.I.R 1 in Bihar?
I think it is all for you to see what has gone wrong in the S.I.R in Bihar. 64 lakhs of the voters, out of which most of them are genuine, they're out of the list. As simple as that. So our concerns and anxiety on the part of not just the political dispensation in Bengal, but among the common citizens are very, very genuine. Like, for example, let me just show you this. The people who were affected by flood in this month, in the beginning of this month in Bengal, they have lost all their documents by this now, because they are now just absolutely homeless. Okay. And this has happened in other parts of the country as well. Now, they're all genuine voters of this country and the state. Like, they're living in the hills for years. And there's nothing to do with the Hindu-Muslim debate here, I tell you, Arunima.
Okay.
There's a concern about all the genuine citizens who might not have the required document to show and to prove their credentials as the voter. Like the one that I gave right now.
Right.
The people who are affected in Darjeeling, Jalpaiguri and Kuch Bihar because of the flood, they have lost all their documents, including their birth certificate.
Right.
They cannot prove their credentials as the voters, genuine voters of the state.
Right. This is the argument, Manojit, that was put as far as Simanchal voters in Bihar are concerned as well. But I want to put to you what top election commission officials are now saying as far as this concern is concerned. EC sources on S.I.R criticism are telling CNN News 18, and I'm quoting EC officials now, the credibility of Election Commission of India in general and the personal credibility of CEC Gyanesh Kumar is very high. Today, with 7.5 crore voters having supported S.I.R. in Bihar with zero appeals, which is unparalleled feat not only in India but anywhere in the world. So, Monojit, EC's response has come to your criticism. They are saying if indeed people were wrongly taken off the voter list, why are there zero appeals as we are getting into the election?
I think Mr. Ganesh Kumar, everyone knows under whose ministry he was working. Even in the media, you did not hear about Mr. Ganesh Kumar before he became the CEC. Frankly speaking, he doesn't belong to what you call the high class of the elites among the bureaucrats. He was serving the cooperative ministry, which was being run by none other than the Home Minister of the country. So everyone can understand, Arunima, that he was handpicked by the Home Minister.
No, even if he was, the question is, if people have been wrongly disenfranchised, why are there zero appeals?
Yes, there has been appeals. I mean, what are you saying? But I want to understand this question. The people who have been out of the list in Bihar, and most of them are very, very poor people. They are marginalized people. How will they go to the Supreme Court, for God's sake, tell me?
Okay. Let me give a chance to the other panelists also. Nikhil Anand, spokesperson for Bihar BJP, has also joined us. But Sujata Paul, I take that question to you. Is this a genuine concern, be it S.I.R. or what we have been hearing from your alliance partner RJD about the Waqf Law? Are these genuine concern, or is this politics at play? Because ECI is asking, if S.I.R. is a concern, why has not a single Bihari voter come out and appealed?
What a shame this is, and this clearly shows that Ganesh Kumarji's gyan is really lacking, because the fact of the matter is a lot of people from Bihar are out of the state, and when it is election time, they'll come. And you know what? In Bihar, the voters, especially the marginalized, who will never ever vote for the BJP, are the ones who have been disenfranchised, and they want a better life, they want change, and that is the reason why in the present S.I.R. also, it has been found that there are 5 lakh duplicate voters, 1 lakh without names, you know, A, B, C, D, those kind of names. So, what is the ECI doing about it? Nothing, zilch. The fact is that people are being disenfranchised, people who are very, very poor, you expect them to make appeals. It is unheard of. And then when I hear the BJP and the ECI also expect the political parties and their election officers to guide people, to make the appeals, that means they are shirking responsibility, and that is very clear.
No, but
as far as the
yes. There's one question. I know Nikhil Anand wants to come in, but Sujata, I have to ask you this. I understand when you say, and Monojit says, that these are very poor people. They may not have the resources or the wherewithal to go in for an appeal, but that's exactly where a political party comes in. Why has the Congress party's booth level agent not gone and appealed if somebody has been wrongly put out of the voter list?
Tell me something. Those people who have been put out of the voters list, are they supposedly voting only for the Congress as per the BJP or the Election Commission? The fact is, it is the responsibility of the Election Commission to make sure that every person is empowered to vote, because this is that power of vote which has been given by Baba Sahib. They are they are shirking responsibility. They are running away from responsibility because they are working in cahoots with the BJP to disenfranchise people, and they know very well.
So let's give a chance to the BJP spokesperson then. Let's give a chance to the BJP spokesperson. Nikhil Anand, respond to the criticism. S.I.R. exercise has wrongly taken out names of Bihari voters, and now the same quote-unquote conspiracy is being unfolded in the rest of the country. That's the charge coming in from the India bloc. आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है निखिल जी, आप अगर अनम्यूट कर लेंगे.
When Rahul Gandhi traveled the state, you see what happened. Nothing came out of his journey in Bihar. And even the contradiction between Tejasvi Yadav and Rahul Gandhi cropped up. You see, Election Commission of India has done a very good exercise. And there is a provision, even I think Sujata Paul don't understand, that every party has to appoint BLA 2 on every booth. BJP did the exercise, Congress and all party were expected to do the exercise, and it was the duty of the BLA 2s and those individuals whose name is claimed to be struck to challenge and appeal to the election commission or district returning officers. You see how many complaints have come? But just by putting blame, shifting the onus on Election Commission of India, democracy is a collective responsibility.
Okay.
As a party, as an
Can I
individual,
comment on that?
as
Yes.
a BLA too, why
Can I comment on
don't
that?
we understand our responsibility?
Okay.
Why don't Congress party submitted a affidavit?
Okay. Okay. So
I do.
I know both
Yeah.
Monojit and Sujata want to come in, but since you're naming the Congress party, Sujata, you first, and then Monojit, you can respond.
The fact clearly is that this is the responsibility of the election commission, not any booth level agent. And what the BJP spokesperson is saying clearly is that they expect those people
As a
who
party,
are
she don't want
who
to
have
own
been
the responsibility.
disenfranchised to be the
Just shift the
voters
blame and
of a
blame the
particular
politics.
party. It is not about a particular party A or party B. It is about the empowerment of every citizen of this country with that power of vote.
Okay.
And this responsibility has been given to the Election Commission of India
Right.
by the Constitution.
Okay,
That
EC is
right
completely rejecting that criticism. But Monojit,
You
your
have
point.
been given.
No,
You have
just,
been
just
given.
hang on, please, hang on, please, listen to me. Hang on, sir, hang on. I want, let's, Arunima, let's on the face value say that all these are fake voters, 64 lakhs of them. Then the question that comes to our mind, last year, how many of them did really vote during the parliamentary election? You are talking about the humongous number of 64 lakhs, which is 10 to 15% of the VR voters. And they can change the whole complexion, color of the election that you had last year. So can the EC put this affidavit in the Supreme Court and say that all 64 lakhs are fake voters and at least 50% of them, that is 30 to 32 lakhs, they voted in the last election. If that is the case, then my God, the VR election is a sham.
Okay. Supreme
That's
Court
what-
itself, Monojit, Supreme Court itself was apprised of the matter. There were petitioners who went there, and I think EC's exercise has more or less got the green signal from the Supreme Court. But I also want to ask the other question. I also want to ask you another question.
Arunima,
The charge that
I
is
just
being
want to
made,
make a
I
point.
know, Nikhil, you want to make a point, but also answer this when you make your point. The charge that is being made is that, be it S.I.R. or be it what RJD has said about the Waqf Act. Waqf Act also got the green signal from the Supreme Court. It was passed by Parliament of India. Yet Tejasvi Yadav says that if we are voted to power, we are going to throw this act in the dustbin. Something similar has been said in the past by Mamata Banerjee as well about a law that was passed by the centre. I think it was the criminal amendment bill. So, I mean, where is this really heading to? I want to understand from our panelists. Nikhil, starting with you, then I'll go to the other two.
Yeah, first of all, you see, the S.I.R. exercise was done excellently. And there is no doubt about it. And all are not fake voters. S.I.R. exercise was being done after 2003. You see the gap, time gap. And at least 25% of voters were dead voters who were omitted from the list. Many were displaced, many shifted to other places,
Right.
and many of the voters were fake. Yeah, double voters or triple voters. That exercise was done, and that is a clean process.
Yes,
I
69
say
lakh is the
anybody-
final number that Election Commission has given. But I repeat that question
of
to
course.
Congress and to
That-
our analysts. Nikhil, just one second.
You go in.
Just
All
one
the-
second.
all the
Sujata,
SIR names
the question that I was asking, I'm repeating. Be it the opposition to S.I.R. or be it the statement that is being made that if voted to power, we are going to throw the Waqf Act in the dustbin. Is this genuine concern that the India bloc constituents have, or are you only indulging in appeasement politics?
There is no appeasement politics happening. We work according to the law,
Appeasement
according to the
politics.
constitution which has been given by
Arunima,
Baba
are
Sahib
you asking me?
Ambedkar. The fact here is that the BJP only maligns people, and we have seen how the BJP today and their star campaigners and their only and one non-biological god of the BJP for the BJP is going around spewing hatred and spreading lies. What has happened as far as the S.I.R is concerned is for all of us to see how there are so many problems there. As far as the Waqf amendment is concerned, of course, it is an effort of the BJP to polarize the voters. And if we talk about
but it is being said by
yes,
Tejaswi.
by the
No, but Sujata, 1 second. How is BJP polarizing? Because this issue has been brought to the fore once again by RJD.
Right.
Let's understand one thing, that BJP is doing everything in a very systematic manner, and their foot soldiers from the RSS go from home to home spreading the news of how their Waqf amendment is going to disenfranchise the institutions of the minorities.
Okay.
How the minorities have been trampled under Mr. Modi only because they also want to sideline and finish off the JDU. So JDU should beware. And this is a strategy of the BJP in cohorts with the RSS.
Okay.
So that is where it is happening.
Okay, Monojit, you very quickly, because I'm running out of time. Nikhil is also waiting. Your point, Monojit.
I think, Arunima, the Waqf Law has not been given a black and white go up by the Supreme Court. There have been certain riders, you can understand, that certain clauses are still being challenged. That's point number one. Point number two are apprehensions about genuine voters being excluded. It's very real. Look at the way the Bengalis are attacked outside the state. You understand? I mean, what is happening in Noida? What is happening in Maharashtra? And 4, 5, entire family was pushed back to Bangladesh.
Right.
The family who lived in Birbhum.
Right.
So they look at this. Why Mamtadi and the Trinamool Congress, they are apprehensive about the whole exercise. Is very
Nikhil,
clear.
that's a genuine point that he's making. There is an instance where the judiciary has intervened and said you have wrongly pushed out a family. How do you address such concerns that people in Bengal have?
See, if anybody is having a concern, they can go to the able court or even whatever the question being raised about the S.I.R. process.
Absolutely bizarre.
Everything is open.
They
can submit a affidavit
and then expect them to go to
the reply will be given.
Well, they would argue that poor people do not really have the resources nor the wherewithal to go to the court, Nikhil. But I understand.
Out of the country, and then you're asking me to go to the court to prove my citizenship. What kind of
19 lakh people
cruelty
have
is
moved
this?
the NRC.
Oh, how can it be so cruel?
And only 30,000 have been proved to be outsiders.
Right.
You're pushing me back to
This is
another country,
deliberate.
and then asking me to go to the court to prove my citizenship.
All right. Monojit, Sujata, I'm afraid I've completely run out of time, and I think I've lost the line with Nikhil Anand as well. Really appreciate all three of you joining us and helping us understand what your concerns are, both about the S.I.R. and the Waqf Law. But there is news that is coming in, staying with Bihar. The Bihar political landscape is